love you like I do.
Where was it saying broadcast failed?
When I first met you, your eyes, they were ablaze. So straight to my heart and my soul. I never knew no one like you before in my life, baby. Regardless of the storm and rain, our love remains the same. Nobody can.
No. I was ready, but the thing didn't go.
After all is said and done,
I keep on.
I'm still the only one.
Yo! All right, Chicago. Welcome to Intellectual Radio. Popping off with Cheryl, Sistrunk. Technical difficulties, but baby, I'm a trooper. I ain't afraid of nothing. I'm not afraid of nothing. I continue to strive for excellence, and I continue to do what needs to be done. A lot of people is afraid to continue when the cameras are watching. But are y'all ready for an amazing show tonight? I have an amazing show. Hello, Patricia. Hello, S. Williams. Hello, everybody. Hold on. Let me get my camera set right. Hold on. Don't move. Lift that up. Let me lift it up for you guys and get it together. All right. So I got to put you on because my other phone didn't want to act right tonight, you guys, but that's okay. I'm a trooper. I go with what needs to be done and do what needs to be done and just keep going and going and going. I have an amazing show for you guys tonight, and it is called Make It Make Sense. We want 308 and CTA to make it make sense to the poor people today. We trying to figure out what has really been going on. What have they been doing to the poor people while everybody sit up with a $300,000, $400,000 salary while the poor get poor and the rich get richer. So we definitely finna continue on and see what is going on out here, baby. Miss Clark, you be on my show. That's what I love about you, Miss Clark. You be on my show, boo. I'm trying to set my phone up, you guys. Give me a second. It's not acting right today. It don't want to act right. That's me how explosive it be. When you have real good shows, your phones don't want to act right. But tonight is called Make It Make Sense from the roving reporter of Intellectual Radio, popping off with Cheryl Sistrunk Whitfield. All right, it's called Make It Make Sense. And during this week, while I was going back and forth to work and just listening to all of the different views from employees and union members and everybody that is afraid to talk up. But then I remember last week was my See Something, Say Something show. And you know what? I'm going to continue to see something and say something because the math ain't mathing. All of these raises that they're getting, all of this money that is going over our head, the math is not mathing. This is the story of our lives. It's really one of my life. The 26 years in a day that we continually have to do to retire from CTA. 26 years in a day, even though I've done, come May 28th, I would have worked at CTA 10 years. But when they eventually turn us over full time, all of the time that we have done is zero. So I need you guys' feedback. You don't have to be afraid to speak up and speak out. I will be your voice. I will, if you give me a topic that you guys want to talk about, I definitely will do it. Next week, we're going to break down the mayoral debate and find out who y'all think won it. I have to rewatch it and recap everything. So I'm going to rewatch it tomorrow, and then next Friday, I'm going to skip talking about the union in 308, and we're going to talk about who we think is best fit to run the city of Chicago? Should we still choose the same old battle axe that always get these seats, or should we all go green and try Jamal Green? Okay. Now I want to talk about how low down dirty local 308 is, because I want them to make it make sense to me, And since I'm gonna see something and I'm finna say something, was sitting back looking over the 9 years and 8 months that I've worked here at CTA and been a member of 308, and just looked at how they secured their second pension way before they secured our first damn pension, right? And a lot of people will be like, what do you mean by that? That means that they claim that they were going into contract talks for 9 years and 8 months to turn over the CSAs. They claim that we're going to get you guys a full-time job as a CSR. We're going to get you guys a pension. We're going to get you guys this. We're going to get you guys that. Nothing has happened, right? But they all secured their second pension without giving a F about the CSA's first pension. A lot of us have been working 9 years, 8 months, no pension, no medical, no dental, no vision, no nothing, right? But I want them to make it make sense to me, because it doesn't make sense to me. But I want you guys to understand that the CSAs matter too. And I want you guys to know that I want all of the CSAs to get ready to stand up, because we matter. We matter on the red line, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the purple, the black, which is the loop, the brown, and the pink. The CSAs does matter, and they have been running a nigga cutout book on all of the CSAs that started 2013. Some did turn over in 6 months, but the rest of us that have been sitting here 9 years and 8 months waiting to turn over, it is horrific, right? So we can no longer let these four-timers represent our issues at contract talks. We let it Bob Kelly represent our issues. We let it Ken Franklin represent our issues. Eric Dixon, Mark Wings. And we can no longer let these four-timers represent our issues at contract talk. I'm a part-timer. And 2013, for 9 years and 8 months, they haven't came out with SHIT for us CSAs. You get it? They give us an extra dollar, extra 50 cents. So honestly, to me, this is my opinion. Human resources has failed us, right? They come up with this paragraph 10, and they want us to sign our life away and pick up janitor and pick up all these different things. But PT10 means to me part-time for 10 years, right? No paid time and a half for 40 hours, no pension, no cost of living raises, no paid vacations, no bereavement pay, no holiday pay, no birthday pay, no VRDs, no in lieu days, nothing. They have all failed us. The law offices of Jacob Burns, Olaf, and Hernandez, to me, in my opinion, have failed us. General Counsel Anita Tanai has failed us. This is in my opinion. Robert Bob Kelly, which was the first president of 308, has failed us CSAs. Kenneth Franklin, which was the second president, has failed us. Mark Wings, which is now the first vice president, they all telling us about who they hire back and who they get jobs back. But he has failed us CSAs. They came up with this PT10 to not turn us over to CSRs, right? They want to make us janitors to go do everything but what we rightfully deserve. Eric Dixon has failed us, right? Penny McCoach and all her negotiation tactics and all this that they do and setting up the grievances, nobody has went in for a real grievance for the CSAs. She has failed us also. Deborah Cozy Lane has failed us. Catherine Donaldship has failed us. Even when Kim Mitchell was the secretary treasurer, she has failed us, right? But this is the key that I want you guys to know, that I won't fail you guys. I'm going to keep reporting what they do wrong to us. I'm going to keep making and bringing out all of these public service announcements, because the word that we want to give them is a Negro Please Award. Negro Please, okay? And they continue to look out for the big dog. I've been calling him Dorval, but his name is Dorval, right? Mr. 33% big dog that Lester Barclay made sure that he got 33%, but they continue to give us 1%, 2%, 3%. And these are the people that are running our lives. These are the people that I'm showing you guys that don't give a damn about the CSAs. But the CSAs, it's time for us to stand up. I'm not doing a long show tonight. It's time for us to stand up, because this mess that they came up with, paragraph 10, which means part-time of 10 years, they ought to be ashamed of themselves to be trying to hurry up and turn somebody over to something else but a CSR. They want us to do manual labor. They want you to slave. They want you to get out there and struggle in the snow, but they do not want to treat us fairly. And listen, I know a lot of y'all scared to talk up, but it's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. Cheryl Sistrunk wants to hear all of the issues. I want your opinion. I want to know your feedback. I need your feedback. I need to know the areas where 308 has lied to your different classification, where they have not helped you guys. I have sat in these union meetings for 3 years and saw how they sow discord among the brethren, how they talk down about giving people their jobs back. And it's amazing to me that all of you people are holding these people up as Jesus Christ. None of them has had 2 fishes and 3 loaves of bread and fed 5,000. None of these people has secured a pension for none of us, but they all have secured a pension for themselves. Mark Weems is finna run again and secure his second pension so he can go out the door. He's gonna run again in November, and you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna wait a couple of months, then he's gonna retire. He's gonna get the CTA pension, and he's gonna get that pension from the union. So Eric Dixon gets 2 pensions, but he sure didn't get damn 1 pension for the CSAs. Deborah Cozy Lane gets 2 pensions, but did she look out for the CSAs? All these people are telling you guys, I can do it, I can do it. But you know what they afraid of? They afraid of this 26 year in a day CSA that is part-time that's finna run for one of these big spots. And I want y'all to get ready, because I'm coming. I'm coming. And y'all, listen, I got to be here with you guys. These people don't. And that lets you know that I'm going in the door for results. I'm going in the door for results, because I fail. I'm back with a CSA. I'm like Cinderella. When the clock strikes 12, the pretty dress is gone. All of this Maybelline and these long wigs and all that is gone. So this is the key. We've been led astray for 9 years and 8 months. We've been led astray. We've been hoodwinked. We've been bamboozled by all of these people. We've been bamboozled. And they continue to pass us by every day. They continue to pass us by. But you guys know what? I'm not giving them no pass. I'm not giving nobody a pass. I don't care who you knew, who you blew. They need a whole foot up they shabazz, okay? The road accountability is coming in November, and they're going to be accountable. So I'm going to keep this in the forefront. February the 14th is the second union meeting of the year. I need you guys to stand up, step out, and come out, because we cannot continue to let them subtract from our life. This is all they've been doing for 9 years and 8 months. It's subtracting from our life. They have not added anything to our life. And we have to stand up. The CSAs matter. Our life matter. And you know what? This is the story of our lives. We have to do 26 years in a day. What quality of life is that? We will be 80, 90 years old retiring because these people did not do their math. The math ain't mathing, and they have ran a scam. But I want them to make it make sense to me. And I will be the voice because I'm going to see something. And guess what? I'm going to say something. I'm not afraid to speak out against the wrong that they have done. And as I said before, Mark Weems, Eric Dixon, Robert Kelly, all them, Deborah Lane, they all secured their second pension way before they secured their first pension for the CSAs. The CSAs do not even have a pension, but every one of them got two. So who fooling who? Okay. And I hope y'all understand what has to be done. It's time to clean house. CSAs matter too. And a lot of people don't care about your issues because they're making $200,000 a year, $300,000 a year. Why would they care about your issues? They okay. They got two pensions. They land up like fat cats at a rat factory. And I want you CSAs to know that y'all matter to me. I'm tired of struggling and scraping and have to doing doubles to survive, to make it, to pay a light bill, to pay a gas bill, all because these full-timers continue year after year to sell us a dream. And this ain't allegedly, this is in my opinion. Ain't no allegedly with this. They continue to sell us a dream. They continue to sell us a dream. And some of y'all believe it. But this is the key. I want you guys to know that I want to speak life over each and every one of you guys tonight. Every person listening. I want you to know and I want you to understand that it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you find yourself. It's not over until God says it is over. Somebody said to me, Cheryl, do you think you can win anything? It's so many people against you. And the Lord came to me and he said, you know what? Fear not. I'm more than the whole world against you. I'm more than each and every one of them against you. Them 50, 60 people you got against you, I'm way more than all of them against you. So this year, it's a new day. It's a new way. And we're going to continue to report and make these people accountable for the lies and for the things that they have done wrong to the CSAs. I can only tell y'all what they've done to me. But if you reach out to me and tell me what they've done to you and your classification, I will tell it here on Intellectual Radio. But I can tell y'all what they did to me as a CSA. But I need the janitors to speak out. I need the rest of the CSAs to speak out, the CSRs to speak out. I need the RTOs to speak out. If there is something that they have, the laborers, all of you guys that fall under the umbrella of 308, I want you guys to speak out. Tell me your issues. And you can be a whistleblower. I keep all my whistleblowers covered. I will not tell your identity, but I definitely want to bring all issues to you guys because listen, I rise. I fall. I make mistakes. I learn. I get hurt. I bounce back. I'm not perfect. I'm human. I have confidence. I have faith. And I will continue putting one foot in front of the other and moving forward. That's what strong women do. I have to stay strong because it is so many devils against me. But the Lord told me I'm more than the whole world against you. Stand up, Cheryl. I'm there with you. Fear not. So your terrible job is the dream of the unemployed. Your house, it is the dream of the homeless. Your smile, it is the dream of the depressed. Your health is the dream of the ill. Don't let difficult times make you forget your blessing. God is there no matter who's there. He's there. He's everywhere. And listen, this is the road to accountability. These people don't mean us. No, never mind. They don't care if you eat or sleep. But we got to get to the table with this man because he holds all of the power in his hand, Mr. Lester Barclay. And we have to let them know, and human resources know, their time is up. The CSA should have already been turned over. There was no triggers in the contract in 2012 or 28 or whatever. But we're ready for you guys to fix all of the mistakes that y'all have done in our life because the math is not mathing. And I don't care what they tell you guys, is not adding up. They continue to subtract from our life, and they all will not get a pass from Cheryl Sistrunk. They all need a whole foot up they All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Next week, tune in to Intellectual Radio for the mayoral debate. Let's talk about who are the greatest candidates for February. You guys tune in. Continue to speak up and speak out, because when I see something, I'm going to say something. And they all secured their bag and didn't care nothing about us. So continue to see something, say something, Chicago, because Cheryl Sistrunk Whitfield is on it. Good night, you guys.
It's all straight through my heart to my soul.